Alright, take two. Let's just see. I don't know if it worked this time. What? Why didn't it work? Let me check this thing again. Don't worry, don't worry. I don't have to do as much crap as I did last time. Thankfully. Yes. Build and run. The mod, stupid. Yes. Again, I haven't done this, like... Damn game. Okay. Again, I have no idea how this all works. Worst case scenario, I just restore the Roxas mod, which doesn't take long. Again, the best way to know if the mod is working is if things get really buggy visually. It doesn't look like it worked, because what I normally see is the screen all fucked. Because in the mods, it said the mod was installed, but apparently I'm not doing it properly. Because, oops. Because, yeah, this is the regular unmodded parent screen. I don't know what's going on. I have the mod, like, installed. Like, I don't know what's going on here. Like, it's downloaded, it's set. I don't know what's happening. I guess I'll undo and then just start over. I don't know. This thing's fucking weird. I had it installed before, though. That's the thing. It's not a case of it being a pain. I did this before. I tried it the other day. Because it was like, ooh, a Xion mod. I want to try that. Again, the best way to know from when I tried it out was this screen was all bugged and fucked up. Covered in a bunch of visual glitches. And yet, it's somehow just not working. I don't know what's going on. Again, I did this before. It worked. So I don't know why it's not, you know, doing anything. Like... Yeah, I intentionally closed the game. I don't know what's going on. That should have just skipped the entire thing. Like, apparently I am beta testing. I think Open Cage, by the way, is fucking obnoxious. The Cage Patcher is just better. It's just simpler. This is why all the mods I'd been using up until now for Cage 1 and 2, because, yeah, was just the Cage Patcher. Yeah, so we don't want to see you here. We want to see Xion. Or Roxas if I have to. Ugh. This is so annoying. Build and run. Because I downloaded the mod. It's downloaded. It's here. It's ready to go. Again, that cleaning I did the other day, I guess, fucked it all up. I don't know. I don't even know why it's not not reading the data. Because it says it's installed. I saw the thing pop up saying it would install it. Whoops. No, I don't want to start a new game. I'm getting annoyed because, again, I'm trying to figure this out on the fly. And I know this probably requires me to just do a full clean install of Kingdom Hearts 2 or something, which will take hours. Well, not take hours, take a lot longer than I'm interested in bothering with this, and I'm getting so annoyed that, oh no, I apparently can't play. You know, that it's just fucking stupid. Let me try turning it on through that, but still. Open Cage is apparently fucking stupid. I know that there's a lot of mods for it. I know a lot of people use it. I don't care. My experience is not positive right now. The problem is it's probably a full clean install of Open Cage as well, which I technically did, or didn't, because apparently it still had the stuff. Again, I don't know what's happening, and I don't mod the games in the sense that I make mods. I just grab mods and stick them together and see what happens. But yeah, this isn't working. Because you're going to notice it's going to be Sora. And I installed the Steam version. Okay, yep, it's the Steam version. Detect the installations, yep. I guess we'll remove Panacea and reinstall it. We will uninstall that and reinstall that. Recreate that. I already have the data extracted for Kingdom Hearts 2, so we can go next, and boom, that's done. Build and run. Well. And turn on the game again, see what happens. I mean, it's turning the game on. It knows the game is there. It's not like there's anything being messed with. Huh. Oh, there we go. Yep. See, that's what it's supposed to look like. All fucked up. That means the mod is there. I know, that just looks weird. There we go. See, now the mod's installed. It just took me a few minutes just to fuck around with it. But yes, there we go. Roxas is gone, and now it's Xion. Yep, I have erased both Sora and Roxas from this. Yep. Kairi and Naminé have switched places. Xion has replaced Sora. Riku is back, because Axel is now gone. Except he's there. So there's not two Axels running around anymore. Roxas is Roxas again. Again, it's a fuck ton of annoyances. Before I did this, I did check. The puzzle pieces, maps were not changed in this mod, so they're not like the new art or anything. This mod only affects Sora being replaced by Xion. Also, Xion's moveset is just Sora's moveset. There's no... It's not like Roxas where the moveset was modified and different. Huh. Why is that? Yeah. So yeah, Xion's moveset is now vanilla Sora's. So I won't have that modified moveset that Rox has had. Also, Xion in cutscenes is going to look frickin' weird. Because sometimes it'll have Sora's face on her face. Like, how would I put it? Yeah. Nice change in the music, though. But yep, feels kind of right to have frickin' Riku back. Yep, there we go, look at that. Oh wow, a lot. Riku, you ruined the double experience I was just getting. Oh, and the Nobody Lands. Did I already have that for Donald? I did. Oh, and Riku has Oblivion. Wait. I was about to say, I couldn't not quit. I couldn't, like, not. But yeah, Xion's moveset, again, it's Sora's moveset. There's no difference like how Roxas had, where they decided to patch Roxas' moveset. But I do believe that mod was partially made. Well, this mod was partially made with assets of that mod. At least I thought I saw some bits about that. I could be wrong, though. Is there anything left? Okay. Little fact, if in Kingdom Hearts 2 and probably onward, when you do that, it speeds up the healing if you pause while it's... I mean, I could explain it too if you have any specific questions. Believe me, my own interpretation of this, where I'm using mods and somehow trying to play it off like it's actually a story and not just me fucking around. What? Need from 1 from 0? What the hell do you mean? Like, you want to from the beginning? Because I can do that too. Again, I'm capable of this because I am a KH fan. And I generally have followed the series, you know, for a long time. And I can definitely explain this point in the series easily. Well, that's easy. Explaining the characters? That's not a challenge. I mean, hell, if you jump on Discord, you can voice chat with... I can voice chat and tell you specifics as we go. It's an available option. But the basics I'll just go with is, I guess to start you, since we'll do that another time, is... Well, I'm planning to finish this game in this stream. I know the best place to find it. Characters. Puzzle pieces. Since we got a whole horde of characters here. Okay, so the guy in the bottom is the main character of the series. That is Sora. He is the Keyblade's chosen one. He's viewed generally as an ordinary guy. Just nothing special about him. He's just an ordinary dude. And he is extremely powerful somehow, despite everything. He overcomes all the odds because he's your main character. And he kicks a lot of ass. The guy behind him is Roxas, his nobody, and that's a whole other subject. But Suffice to say, in Kingdom Hearts 1, Sora traveled around a bunch of Disney worlds, fought Heartless, trying to find his friends, and alongside Goofy and Donald, and a bunch of shenanigans happened, and he had to save the universe. Cage 2 is a year later, after Sora went to sleep for a year because of memory shenanigans in a side game, and basically he started Kingdom Hearts 2 with having lost the memories of the midquel game, Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, which I didn't play in this stream series or the Let's Play series because I didn't really care to, and that's why I did 358 over 2 days instead, to kind of mix things up. I'm making the strongest weapons. And now Goofy has his strongest weapon. The Shock Charm Plus, good item if you want to do lightning damage. Though it's not really going to matter. Anyway. Might as well. Ironically enough, beating the game is not, So, the universe is made of light and darkness. So, basically, there's this thing called Kingdom Hearts, which is, really powerful, and it's really vague on what it actually does, technically speaking. It's the heart of... There is multiple kinds of Kingdom Hearts, because there's the Kingdom Hearts that's the heart of all men, then there's Kingdom Hearts that's the heart of all worlds, and there's Kingdom Hearts that's the heart of all men and worlds. In Kingdom Hearts 1, that Kingdom Hearts that was there was Kingdom Hearts that was the heart of all worlds. In Kingdom Hearts 2, this Kingdom Hearts right here, which is damaged, this was the heart of all men. In Kingdom Hearts 3, that Kingdom Hearts is the true Kingdom Hearts, and it's the Kingdom Hearts that is the heart of all worlds and men. Yeah. Again, this is usually more faster and easier if I have, if I can just follow off of like individual questions and whatnot. But I mean, you say the story, it's done, it's whatever. But I mean, I guess the easiest way. This is a giant crossover franchise initially that was meant to be, a crossover between Disney and Final Fantasy. They kind of dropped most of the Final Fantasy elements, and it's mostly now about Disney. Because Disney is the one who actually owns the Kingdom Hearts franchise. That's just a rule. They actually own the franchise. Everyone's like, oh, they should make a Kingdom Hearts game without the Disney crap. I mean, they can't. Disney owns the series. They pay for it. So it's just one of those things where, it's only about the Disney stuff, really. That's the only stuff that is absolute. Oh god, that face. Xion's face looks horrible right there because it's frickin' Sora's face imposed over her face. With probably her textures, just to try to make it look not as bad, but it's the model of Sora's face doing his animations. Again, the mod replaced Sora with Xion, and you saw multiple times. You see, right there looked fine because that was the 2D texture. Yes. But again, they own it, so it doesn't matter. Oh, hearts are a literal factor in the universe. I mean, it's called Kingdom Hearts. There are beings that literally, everyone, all living people have a heart, besides nobody's. Except when they suddenly do. Because don't ask how the characters are suddenly able to do this. That's not even a thing. Like, no one cares why they can do it, they just do it. By the way, if you really want to actually get a probably decent understanding of the series with good interpretations of the characters, read the manga. It's power friendship is definitely part of it. Like that is straight up a factor. Whoops. Yeah, it has multiple manga adaptations of Kingdom Hearts 1, Chain of Memories, Kingdom Hearts 2, uh, Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days, and Kingdom Hearts 3. They didn't adapt Birth by Sleep. Probably because I think the Days manga was taking too long, and that was kind of their priority, which, frankly, Days has it's a better story, so doesn't. So that's fine. Maybe I should do a go through of the manga sometime. Of course, it's hard to get copies of the manga these days. I have a complete, don't get me wrong, I have a complete copy of the Days manga that I got years back. The only thing you have to know, though, is Tarzan does not exist anymore. It only existed in Kingdom Hearts 1, and it is never referenced even in the slightest after. Yeah. Yep. I know, that was. I mean, again, you can buy it, it's just expensive, because the only place you're going to find is secondhand sellers now. Okay, there's a lot to unpack with this guy. because this is Xemnas, also known as Xehanort's Nobody, also known as Terranort, also known as Terra possessed by Master Xehanort, also known as Old Guy, also known as Time Traveling Guy, also known as 13 Guys. And by the way, none of that was made up. That is all 100% accurate. Everything I just said about him, that is a lot to unpack, I didn't make any of that up. That's why. Okay. So, when it comes to. So, the best way to describe is this is why when KH fans are quote unquote toxic for saying you have to play they have to play the games in order. It's because it's incredibly unfriendly to people jumping part way in, because you'll be confused and be like, "What the fuck is happening?" You know. That is the problem with Kingdom Hearts. Is it's very difficult for people to jump in part way through. So you have to you have to seriously jump in from Kingdom Hearts 1. It's the simplest game in the series, easiest to pick up, and yeah, you just have to play the games in release order. That's the best way to describe it. Because you're going to be so completely and utterly and stupidly lost otherwise. That is nice. Like, you're not going to understand this because I have mods on, which means. You notice Roxas is taller than Xion because they actually did take the effort to shrink the Xion model down to her accurate height. Okay, so nobodies are. I can explain that one really fast. Nobodies are people who lost their heart. Okay, yeah. When someone loses their heart to darkness, that heart is captured and becomes a heartless, even though that sounds kind of contradictory. And heartless go around trying to steal people's hearts to become, to, further their numbers. And their body fades away into oblivion. However, if a if you are a strong person, like a utter badass, well, at least pretty decently strong, when your heartless is taken, your body will live on without its heart, and that will be a nobody. Normally, it's those. You probably saw earlier, it was those white monsters I was fighting throughout the castle. Those are just regular grunt nobodies. But if you're super, super, super strong, your nobody will retain their human form and your consciousness effectively. So, nobodies are intelligent, and the humanoid nobodies are capable of, actual conscious planning. Roxas is a nobody. Kairi here is not a nobody, but that's the mod, switching Kairi and Naminé around, so it's extra confusing. Xion, who I'm playing as, is an artificial nobody who was created from the memories of Sora. Well, she was created as an artificial nobody to absorb Sora's memories to create their own controlled Keyblade wielder. And her appearance is because she looks like Kairi, just with black hair, because Xion is based on Sora's memories of Kairi and his feelings for her. Therefore, Xion is the third of the Kairi trinity, because we got Kairi, the original, we got Naminé, Kairi's nobody, and we got Xion, the artificial nobody, who looks like Kairi because she's based on Sora's memories of Kairi. So, again, the Kairi Trinity. You got your redhead, you got your blonde, and you got your black-haired girl. So, there you go. You got the Kairi Trinity. And frankly, I like Xion more than Kairi. I'm sure your brain is melting from me describing that. Again, I have excised Sora from this playthrough series. Which DS game? There's two DS games. No, no, which DS game? There are two. Okay, I guess the best way to describe, if you can remember this, was everyone wearing black coats in, like, were you playing as people playing in black coats, or were you running around as a guy with a red jumpsuit? That is the easiest way to tell which one you played. Did you play with a guy in a red jumpsuit, or did you play with a bunch of people with black coats as your player character? Like, that will answer everything. Explain me. Depending on what you say, it'll give me a whole frame of reference. Yep. Okay. Okay. You played Kingdom Hearts Recoded. One of the worst game stories in the entire franchise, because it's completely worthless and pointless, and a complete side game that they just did initially just for the phone, just to fill in gaps for the hell of it. And it didn't even fill in gaps. It just said, "Oh, we're just gonna make a phone game." Yeah, Kingdom Hearts Recoded is where you play as Data Sora, not the real Sora, and you try to replay through some of the areas in the game, in the series. But it's just bullshit. It doesn't matter to the series. You can skip it. It's the most skippable side game ever. So yeah, of course you. So when I say this, you play the DS game, you play the worst possible entry point in the franchise. So think about that when it comes to how your interpretation of viewing everything. You're talking about plot holes. Of course, it's a giant plot hole. It's a pointless side game. I mean, think about that stupid little where you have to like fight the bugs and everything and whatnot. And look at this badassery where we're fighting a giant metallic super dragon thing. Like a giant robot dragon thing. You can interpret this little bit as them trying to get the it feels like the gummy ships to a degree, and that's probably why they added it, because they were like, oh, let's try and give like a gameplay element to feel like the final gummy ship stuff. But yeah, Recoded is not a good game. Oops, I didn't mean to press that. Oh well. Anyway, I would broaden your horizons. Maybe play the Kingdom Hearts collection on Steam. It's pretty much... Oh, I mean, they tease it constantly. Like the whole Sora and Kairi thing. Scale. Scale. Well, yeah, every game they kind of tease it. I mean, the close... They have never kissed in the entire franchise. Uh, there are 3 collections. There's Kingdom Hearts. Well, I could check, but there's the all-in-one thing. I think it's only for consoles, where you get Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, Chain of Memories. Again, though, some of the games are collected into movies instead of games, where they just have the cutscenes. That's something that happened in Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. Now, this is a pretty cool fight. Despite it being seemingly a repeat, it's not a repeat. Ow. I can't do anything about this. But most of the games have been re-released on Steam, either as their actual games or as the compilation movies within those collections. The Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 HD remix is how I'm playing this. Then there's a 2.8 HD remix, which has one remaster of the 3DS game, and one new game, and then one new movie. And then there's Kingdom Hearts 3 and its Remind DLC. Oh, that's out of range, bitch. Haha! Bitch. Haha! I'll just stand here where you can't do anything. Aha, asshole. If you're wondering, I'm just doing that to avoid a sequence. There we go. Skip the sequence so I don't have to do the Riku saves Xion thing. And skip straight to this. That's a fun fact if you ever play this and you want to skip the Riku controlled section because it's kind of annoying. All you have to do is just reflect when he starts doing the animation and you'll not get hit by it. That must be like their only audio of Xion saying Riku. Okay, because of her height change, the animation is off. Okay, so he's at 1 HP. Fun fact. While normally you can kill him with Xion, if you use Session, the first blow is Riku's, and Riku technically gets the killing blow. So if you ever want to actually kill him with Riku, activate Session, and Riku gets the first hit, which means he technically gets the kill on Xemnas. I'm not Sora. Now I know what Roxas feels like with everyone calling him Sora when he was not Sora. And now I'm getting that treatment. God, what is going on with this bullshit? Yeah, in the realm of nothing, I'm literally born from here. By the way, if I sound better, it's because I'm using a different microphone. That clipping of the forehead, because it's meant for a bigger cranium. God, I keep getting these stupid spam emails. I don't know why the hell I get so much now. From what I've seen on my spam, they interpret me as a war vet and a bunch of other things, which I'm not. It's not actually a new mic. I've had it for a long time. I just decided to actually use it. I've just been so comfortable with the headset that I decided to just hook up. Well, just turn on the stand mic. I will say this: the Sora face on Xion is not as bad as the other versions I've seen. because they clearly knew it would look bad, and they tried their damnedest to retexture the face so it wouldn't look as bad. Xion, get your hand off my ass. Now, admittedly, the Xion mod I use in Kingdom Hearts that I've used in Kingdom Hearts 3 is well, let's just say cutscenes will most likely be skipped most of the time because they will look weird as fuck. At least these look goofy in the sense that, there's some clipping here and there and the character faces look silly. But, with the Roxas mod at least, it worked for this game just because, at least, Roxas and Sora had the same face and you can kind of interpret things in some funny ways. Although the Riku replacing Axel looked... Well, the Axel replacing Riku before looked so bad. What the fuck? The game crashed. Seriously, the game just straight up crashed on me. As well, it was about to do a pre-rendered cutscene, and then just cut out, just bam, gone, off. I couldn't even choose to skip that. When was the last time I saved? I don't think I saved ever. No, I saved right before going in. Well, I'm not going to replay the entire final battle, I guess. Because that was a hell and a half. But that's also kind of annoying because that means I can't even try to do the optional content. Or some of it anyway. I probably would have to turn off the mods, or this mod or whatever, so I could play the optional content. So that's unfortunate. I wonder... Actually... Well, no, that's not even available yet. I can't even view the theater cutscenes because you have to beat the game first. So the Xion mod is potentially preventing me from finishing the game. Shit. Well, yeah. Did that just quit it, or... No, I don't know. That looks like it might have just quit it. Stop. I guess I'll fill this with something else instead, since I can't apparently finish Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. So I'll just, well, yeah, again, that mod only, that mod literally came out in the last 2 weeks, so they obviously have some bugs to work out. So I guess I'll give a preview of a future game I have planned. That in terms of the playthrough series. Because I did put a lot of mods into this for funsies. And the reason I jumped to that Xion mod in particular was because I was like, ooh, Xion mod. That will go with the Kingdom Hearts 3 mod I was using. Because I have the Kingdom Hearts 3 Xion mod on. I'm thinking of which one of these I should try. Watch that health melt! I'm dead. Okay. Oh. I thought I was a goner there. Huh. Maybe I should do something Kingdom Hearts 2 related. So, let's see. Alright. I have to get that to start working. Okay. Okay. And, by the way, I didn't unlock the secret endings, but, I mean... Okay, there we go. So, I'll just play the secret ending of Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. It's Anakin Skywalker and his handler. And a lot of confusion at the time. Oh, wait. My bad. Believe it or not, I had a thing going. I'm gonna restart that. I had a thing going which you didn't hear any audio from that. Because I don't have my speaker audio playing, I only have the game output audio playing. So now... the Keyblade is said to hold phenomenal power. One legend says its wielder saved the world, while another says that he brought chaos and ruin upon it. I must know what this Keyblade is. A key opens doors. By the way, these armor designs are merely so they can hide their faces, because at the time when this first video showed up, they didn't design what they looked like. So they were just, these are like placeholder looks to give them time to design what they look like. This is a common thing within this franchise. You'll notice a lot of people wear black coats, things, masks, hoods, or whatever. And it's not. It's so they don't have to design the characters immediately and commit to a look. They can, you know, take their time with it. And that's a lot of keyblades. Yeah, kinda. Except the mobile game, which was set even further before. And this is the other video. Hey, look, it looks like Roxas. Old man lacing to my enemy, even though he's just brutalized 3 protagonists.